Hello Spice, but with the girl so Spice the sex girl. So today on Sex Matters, today I'm going to be teaching you all you need to know before you can try out anal sex, for those who really want to try it out. A lot of women have reached out to me in the past few weeks to say, oh, so Spice, my husband wants anal sex. So Spice, I don't know what to do. It's going to be painful. It's this, it's that. So I decided, you know what? Let me just go down this lane and talk about it anyways. It doesn't really matter whether he wants it or not, whether he wants it or not. It's not for me, but all I can do is give you tips on how to do it the right way in case you find yourself in the space. So stop all this it's not good, it's bad, it's hurtful. Keep your opinion to yourself, right? This is so Spice, so it doesn't really matter. If this is your first time of getting to know my channel, this is So Spice the Sex Goddess, and all I do is talk about sex. I also help you review sex toys. So hey, take your time, subscribe to my channel, click on the thumbs up button, drop in your comments. I would really appreciate it, so that I know how you feel. Whatever it is you want me to talk about, put them to the comment section and I will get to work just for you. So today we're talking about tips and what you need to know before you can get down to anal sex. Now, the first thing you need to do, the very first thing. So a lot of people have said a whole lot of things about anal sex. Anal sex is bad, anal sex is this, is that. But hey, this is the 21st century, and I've come to realize that anal sex is no longer a taboo, unlike what it used to be in those days. In those days is, no, you can't talk about it, you can't do this. But with So Spice, you know how it is. I still don't care. So it's no longer a taboo the way it used to be. So now anal sex is something people talk about, something a lot of married men are asking from their wives, something a lot of women are not even willing to do, something a lot of men are trying to test out. So I get it, I know it, but please note something, that the fact that a man is saying he wants to try anal sex doesn't make him gay. Just trying to be adventurous, they're just trying to, try something new, does not make him gay. I need to know that. Very important, right? So the first thing you need to know about anal sex is communication. Like I always say, for you to do anything when it comes to sex, you have to communicate about it, you have to talk about it. How do you feel? How do you want to feel? What do you want? Let your spouse know. Both of you have to come together to agree before you can go down the lane of anal sex. If you do not agree, please don't try, please don't go down this lane without an agreement. It's very important, because the person has to be mentally stable, emotionally stable for this. Now this takes me to tip number 2. You have to be ready. For you to go anal, there's a lot of issues of, oh, it's painful, is this, is that. Now, most people who complain about anal sex being painful say it from the point of, we're having sex and wanted to insert his penis inside the vagina and mistakenly, tried to insert it quickly into the anal area, and so the pain penetrates, into them and goes into their brain, and so they freak out, right? And so this set of people will always say anal sex is very painful, even though they have never tried it, right? What goes wrong is mistakenly the penis tries to penetrate their asshole, and so they keep going, oh, it's painful, oh, you're gonna die, oh, you want to make me use diaper, he wants to do this. No, anal sex is not that bad. It's not that it doesn't happen that way. You don't just do anal sex and start to do diaper. Whether you agree or not, this, I'm talking from statistics, I'm talking from the point of, okay, I've been able to interview doctors who have been working with gay people or those who are into anal for over 15 years here in Nigeria. Yeah, he's been on my show, and so I got a whole lot of first-hand information from him, right? It doesn't work that way. Okay, so like I said, communication 1. 2, you have to be emotionally ready, for especially the woman who is going to be fucked to the ass. You have to be emotionally ready. There's a lot of things you can do without feeling pain at all, and that's why I'm doing this video. Number 3 tip you need to know is relax. Now when it's time for anal sex, the first thing you have to do is relax the muscles. Now you have to relax the anal sphincter, you have to relax everything. There is no pain when it comes to you doing anal the right way. Relaxation is all you need. Relax your body, relax your mental state, relax your physical state, relax your emotional state, relax everything about you. All you need to yourself, okay, you're going down the lane of pleasure in a different route, right? Doesn't mean it's going to be painful if you do it right. So tip number 4 is lubricant. You can do anal without a lubricant. Don't even dare, don't even try. So the reason why a lot of people have pains and complain that anal is painful is because whilst their man tried to do anal sex, they were not even mentally ready, physically ready, emotionally ready. There was no lubricant. You know, anal sex came from the fact that, oh, it was a mistake. He tried to insert it without her even getting to know, or her being in the mood, or her getting ready. And so I get it, right? So lubricant is very important. Another thing about lubricant is never be stingy with the lubricant during anal sex. Loads and loads and loads. Be a lubricant giver, be a lubricant pourer. Yeah, just keep pouring loads of lubricant, because you have to keep that place wet and well lubricated. If it's not well lubricated, if it's not wet, there's going to be a problem. Trust. I need you to know the fourth tip I'm going to be telling you, that everything about sex is mercy. Short period comes through the vagina. You discharge through the vagina. You wee through the same place, right? For men, they wee there, they pull through their asshole. So sex itself is mercy. The same thing with anal sex. Anal sex can be messy, but the first thing you need to do is, for it to be clean, take out your shit so you don't mess up your shit. If you are being careful, if you don't want to, you know, mess up your shit, use the toilet. Yes, poo. Use the toilet before you get down to make sure it's clean. I'm not going to say all this douche and all those things. Please do not pump water into your asshole because you want to get down. No, you're going to hurt yourself. Do not clean up. Just use the toilet and you will be fine. You don't want to take out all the good things in that household because you want to bring in another extra body into it, right? So let it be. Use the toilet, wash off, and you will be fine. Just know that it might be messy. Now that is tip number 4. Now number five tip you need to know about anal sex is start small. Yes, start small. These goes, see, having sex via the asshole and having sex with a virgin after sex. I'm going to try one of these days to do a video on the very first time you sleep with the virgin, because a lot of women are having issues with their husband after being a virgin for so many years, and boom, it's a lot of pain and all. Number 6 is start small. Like I said, start small. How do you start small? Start with your finger. Do not just insert a pen. A lot of people make a lot of mistakes, right? You need to the muscle can be tight, so you need to relax it, you need to expand it. So start with your finger. Even if it's just a small finger, start with your finger. Make sure your nails are well in place, right? Cut it off to seeing the wrong things, right? So start small. Insert your finger. Use your finger to widen the hole, right? You know, to relax the muscles and everything. Loads of lubricant. Remember I said lubricant. Use your finger. You can make it 2, yeah, if possible, before you insert the penis. Now another thing, when I say start small, once you're done 1 or 2 fingers, please get a sex toy, anal plug or anything, and start with that first. Insert that first before you bring in the penis. The penis most times is usually the biggest of all, so you can't just go for a very little hole. I want to insert something like this into it. It's gonna hurt, right? So when you start with 1 finger, you create a little bit of space. You insert 2 fingers, you create more space. You get a sex toy, an anal plug, you insert it, it gets, so by the time your penis comes in, it's not going to be that painful, right? So we want to try it out, yes, but try it the right way. Don't put her under pressure, don't give her pain. Like I said, use a lot of lubricant. I want to talk about lubricant. Make sure it's water-based lubricant. Nowadays, when you go to the market or when you reach out to some of us who sell sex toys, I sell sex toys, I sell lubricants, right? When you reach out, we also have lubricants for anal sex. Yes, especially made for anal sex, to help moisturize that place well, to help it make it more smooth, to help it make it more slippery for quick and easy insertion, right? So use anal lubricant if you don't have a water-based lubricant. Very important. Water-based lubricant or an anal lubricant will go a long way. So like being in a rush, it's not as wide or as elastic as vagina, so don't just want to insert and come out. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to take your time. And then number 8 tip, when it's time for you to insert the penis, please note you insert gently in and out, tip and out. Tip, you don't just insert once. Hell no, you're going to give a cut, you're going to give a pain, you're going to put her under stress, and then it's not going to be funny. Okay, for instance, this is the hole. You want to insert your penis, you put the tip, you bring it out, you put the tip, you bring it out. Remember, loads of lubricant, keep adding lubricants, you put the tip, put it, bring it out, bring it. Now when you keep doing in and out till the cap goes in, because the crown of the penis usually is the biggest part for some people, for most people. When the crown goes in, then the shaft will be easy to access. But even when the crown goes in, please know with the shaft, take it in and still bring it out. Take it in and still bring it out. You're creating space, and you're also making the skin. You're also making the skin not get broken or tear or whatever it is, right? So you take it in and you bring it out. You take it in and you bring it out. That way, it makes it easy for her. So at the end of the day, when you can go in freely and she's not feeling pain as much, then you can go down with your anal sex. Trust me, this can be interesting, this can be sweet, this can be crazy, but hey, if not done the right way, it's not going to give pleasure but pain. This is all I have for you. So I hope this gets, with all the steps, all these 8-9 steps, I hope you get to have a great anal sex life. And for those who keep saying, oh, when you do, you're going to have you're going to be wearing that part. No, it doesn't work that way. When you're done with anal sex, you might want to clean up. Just know that probably the next day your asshole might still be a little bit open, but it's going to get back, right? It's going to get back. Just as the vagina goes back, it will get back. So on this episode, you have a sister. They love you all. I hope this gets to help someone and put you in the right space so as for you to enjoy anal sex. Don't forget, I mean your one and only Soul Spice, the Sex Lady.